I'm really, really, truly, truly shocked. I wanted bottled intentions to just have that term be out in the universe. That's it, that's all. Just put that term out into the universe. And to see bottled intentions now has over 9 million hits on Google. That means 9 million times that word had to have come up, eat it out in the universe. Bottled intent, 9 million, 9 million. And I didn't have to do a thing. I just asked to be on the Dragon's Den, no problem. I don't want any money from them, didn't get any money from them, but I wanted the publicity, stated that I went out for the publicity. That all I wanted to do is get bottled intentions out into the world, and 9 million. What are you putting out in the world? What phrase is a healthy phrase? What is something that one word that you think will shift how we perceive things? The next one I'm working on is getting everybody to question, is the human body designed to live forever, or is it designed to eventually die? I couldn't get anybody to have that conversation a few months ago. I posted a video, I've tried a contest, I've done everything to stimulate that conversation. But that's the next one I'm working on. So check in 3 years from now and see where we're Googling that phrase. Is the human body designed to live forever? I mean, while we're starting to see everybody die, don't you think we should be a little concerned why human life is all dying? Isn't there a cause that's creating everybody to die? And why not one disease? Why not every disease? What's causing everybody to just die from every disease? What's the cause of every disease? I think if we're going to solve some global problems, which I think global problems are going to increase, so I think it's kind of relevant to at least know which disease is curable, because it seems to me it's all curable. I think it's the new wake up. I think it's like this bottled intentions is this new mindset, this shift that you will see the world completely different if you drink from this water. It is kind of like magic. You magically see something what other people do not see. It opens up your mind. It focuses on the positive direction, at the same time faces the evil in your life. You know, the thing that's blocking you from getting everything that you want to get. You know, people that are judging me, whether I know the law of attraction or not, are basing on that, well, if I knew the law of attraction, then she would be rich. And it's like, yeah, that's what you would do if you knew the law of attraction. If you knew how the law of attraction would work, you would use it to get rich. I ain't using the law of attraction to get rich. Chances are, if you think you know what you're doing to get the law of attraction working and you got all the money, and I'm saying, hey, if you got the money, if the money's holding your hands, you know, when the world collapses, and we all know it's the wealthy guy that's holding all the money is probably the guy that's guilty, and you got that bag of money holding in your hands, guess what? Fingers are all going to be pointing at you. You know, so the rich guy that thinks he knows the law of attraction, yeah, you're what I'm only asking why you want to attract the wrong things in your life. You know, like people that don't want to attract huge wealth aren't attracting huge wealth. I mean, this law of attraction is working 24/7. Your sole purpose is attracting everything that's experienced in your life. Those that don't have money don't want money. They kind of see that the money system is a little screwed up right now and they need the system to crash. The only way to crash it is give it up. So those that don't have any money are the ones that are prepared to say, hey, I give it up. It ain't worth it. But you that has all of the money wants to hang on to it for dear life. And it's like you're hanging on to a losing game because there's more of us than there are of you. The more people that have no money that want to get rid of the value of money are more in charge of controlling how we value the money that you do have. So it's kind of important to make me value what you value. And as long as you think you know what you're doing, when great wealth causes poverty and you think you're the one that is attracting the right thing, I question that. Um, but I'm still so freaking shocked. I never knew. I knew that I was going after publicity, but it's like just bake the cake, don't look at it. you know, so I've been okay, just focus on what I needed to focus on, let it build, and it's every once in a while I kind of felt the need, okay, let's put a little bit out there, which I made a few videos a little while ago about, hey, if I'm a nut bar, bottled intentions, because it started coming up with this Wagner group. And so I put a little bit out there, but I wasn't prepared to deal with it at that time. It was like I still needed to build up my confidence to do what I needed to do, because what I want to attract is pretty massive. And I got to be in control of myself and make sure that I don't fall for any lies, and I can be true to myself and believe in myself. And like there's lots of things that I needed to heal within myself before I was ready. Just, it's like just because you know the tools doesn't mean that you are master at the tools. It just means that this is what I see. This is what, has been something that makes perfect logic sense. It's what has always worked and brought positive. And I'm going to use it. And it's working instantly. As soon as I started drinking out of this, it started working instantly. Every single thing that I wanted to attract every single day for the past, well, 3 years now is exactly what I wanted. But people that are going to judge whether the law of attraction works is going to be based on, if I don't attract the things that you want to attract, then I don't know how the law of attraction works. And it's like, no, you should ask me if I'm attracting what it is I want to attract. I don't want to attract what you want to attract. That's your thing. You got your own law of attraction working. I'm attracting what I want to attract, and everything is perfect. You know, um, the welfare little stint, I needed that to heal. I tried doing it everybody else's way, and I needed to say, okay, you're right, just to see how right you are. Um, didn't work for me, and at the end of the day, you want to call me stupid, crazy, and lazy, and everything else. So it's like, hey, I ain't fighting you people anymore. That was the first time that I got healed. As soon as I started drinking that water, it was like, don't fight them anymore. They want to call you crazy, let them pay you to be crazy. So me being on a welfare system was more the system wanted me here than I did, because I was a workaholic. I'd run, as soon as I came on here, I was ready to go to work. I was looking at getting some funding to start a nonprofit I would have been fine and ready to go if the right people showed up to start funding bottled intentions. But the universe said you needed a break, so I don't fight the universe. And it's like, okay, I'll have the break. And it was like, okay, we needed more publicity, because I was ready to go with just whatever publicity showed up. But when you ask for it, it'll always come bigger. So it's like waiting for it to all happen made it wait until it got to the point of 9 million. So when doing any type of presentation on a TV show, and it's like, how is it that I can do something? It's like, well, I went to do advertising and 900 hits on Google, 9 million hits on Google. I think I've accomplished what it is I set out to do. And I could do a lot more, which I am going to do a lot more. And I'm ready for it. And this smoking thing, I think, is there. We'll find out whether that's all under control. Um, the workouts are there. The walks in the morning are there. Everything is falling into place. Just need to do a little bit more work on that smoking, but it is so improving every single friggin' day. It's almost gone. But I've been here before, so I'm at one with wherever that is. I find like I'm still in a waiting position, and I can see that things aren't going to happen for another 2, possibly 3 weeks. So for some reason, I'm still like waiting. And in the back of my mind, what am I waiting for? And it's like, no, you still have to totally get rid of that smoking, because people are going to say, well, we need you for this, and this, and I'm going to have the energy to just move around and do everything that's required of me. And um, I need to be in good shape for that. So it's like I know I need to be ready for it, but at the same time, if I'm not ready for it, um, when the demand comes, the demand will take over. I will do what's demanding of me and put that cigarette down. If that cigarette means I can't do what it is I need to do, there's no way I'd go for that smoke. I'd be too busy doing something else. So, one way or another. But I do know the best way to do it is to quit before I go into it. So, it is more or less I'm getting my inner voice that says for the next 2 or 3 weeks, just focus as much as I possibly can on getting structure, on love, and feel the strength and the readiness. Every time I want to go for a cigarette is going to be a time that I'm just like, I am so ready for this. And it's like, I am so anxious to start living life, and to embrace all of the changes that are coming. And it's like everything I've been doing for 3 years, just sitting and waiting and healing, is like, now is the moment. Now is the time. Everything is coming and pulling together. So every time I go for that urge, every time that urge comes up, those are the messages that I'm going to be telling myself that you've asked for this. Now it's like, take a break, brace yourself, you're ready. You wouldn't declare yourself to be ready if you aren't ready. And I wouldn't have gone to make a few phone calls. Mind you, that was scary as shit. If anybody's looking to, follow your heart and follow your bliss, and um, make a big shift in your life, it's scary as hell. Because you got to believe in yourself. And it's like, okay, you've been wrong at everything so far. As we find out, the globe is all falling apart. I mean, who was right? So it's like, where do you trust yourself now? And at the same time, everybody knows without a doubt that they are right. So you're right about everything, doubting yourself about everything. And we are just one big, massive chaos mess right now. But the chaos will settle. It's just a process. I had a lot of chaos. It died down pretty quick. As soon as you decide, okay, what is this all about? What am I supposed to do? Um, you'll get it. Everybody will get it. Peace out.